No, oh no, oh.
No. How did that get there?
It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean,
I'm Nate.
and this is Ketchup Packets. And today we are watching a new season of The Expanse.
Woo!
Woohoo! Season 3, Episode 1, Fight or Flight. Outer space. What do you think, Nate?
Outer space. Well, the flight has to do with outer space. Mm-hmm. And the fight, I assume there was going to be some kind of altercation in the episode.
Yeah, there's a few people in some tense situations.
Yeah, we sort of had a fight or flight situation a couple episodes ago when they were hunting the thing, and then they had to, like, turn around and
then it got in their hold, and they had to try to figure out how to get it. Well, okay, before we get into Expanse discussion, let's say to the audience, we made a Patreon, so if you feel like giving us some support for making these videos, you totally don't have to. Totally not needed. We love that you're here watching no matter what. But if you want to, pop on down to the thingy, click on the stuff, and there's options over there. Go check it out. I thought I'd mention that before we keep going.
And if you do decide to donate a little bit, then you can have a little bit of control over what we watch and like to vote on some polls and things like that.
That's right. Yep. Yes, it's lots of good stuff. And full-length reactions, I should say what some of the rewards are instead of just making them click. Yeah, we got all that stuff over there. Full-length reactions, you can get a mention. If you're really crazy, you can just pick a movie. So yeah, but what we're gonna talk about The Expanse now.
Awesome.
The thing that's chief on my mind is Avasarala and Kotyar and Draper on Mao's ship together, and like they
kind of got control of the situation a little bit
for the moment, but they're still very much, they're out of the frying pan into the fire, as it were. So I want to see what's going to happen there. My prediction from last time was that they will get control of that vessel, and Mao will end up their prisoner. They'll need him for his knowledge, but he won't give it up.
Yep, of course not.
So we've got that to worry about.
The ship just disassociated over Venus. Just exploded, but then kind of hovered there, exploded for a while.
Like exploded out view, not literally
exactly.
Exploded, It's...
And like I said last time, I think, it kind of seemed like the people who were on that ship weren't exactly like burning up and dying immediately. Like they were...
Yeah, they seemed fine. Yeah,
they were just sentiently shocked, looking around, so... Wonder what's going on with that.
We've got, this is not something from the last couple of episodes, but it's a hanging thread that needs to be addressed. We've got Dawes, who took, what's his name, out.
Oh, yeah.
What is that guy's name?
Weirdbeard.
Right, I know that. I'm trying to be more, we're trying to have to be more serious about The Expanse, Nate. It's very serious business. Well, that guy, we're the crazy dude who's, been lobotomized and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
crazy like a fox, though. He's smart. And
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So there is that piece. And then there was one other important...
Oh, Fred Johnson's got the protomolecule.
That's right. That's what it was.
Yes, that's a very big deal. Everybody's got the protomolecule now. I expect by the end of the season, every character will be just glowing blue zombies. They're just all going to take that on to fight each other, right? That's what will happen. I'm kidding, everyone.
And if we've learned anything about, or from like the nuclear arms race, once everyone has access to the thing that can destroy everyone else, it's kind of like no one has access to it, right? So it's like ever existed.
Is it like that, though?
No.
I don't think that's what happens.
No, and that's not how I think the story's going to unfold either.
Yeah. Do we have any real predictions for this season? Or, we're still halfway through a book, right?
Yeah, right. Well, I think we talked last time about that we think that Mao's going to be captured, and that Avasarala and Draper are going to get his ship and going to kind of travel using that ship. Right. That's...
Are they going to meet up with Holden? Avasarala seems to think Holden's on the right side,
I sort of think that the two paths would have to cross from a narrative perspective in some way, but maybe not.
If you send Avasarala into space,
exactly.
The logical thing is to meet her up with Holden. So yeah, maybe that'll happen. And Ehrenreich is making moves,
still being a bad guy.
So we'll have to see what he's up to. But I think I want to get going.
Yeah, I think we should jump in.
All right, let's hit it. Nice. All right.
The Armagas was above the Eros impact crater when astonishing event occurred. Experts throughout the system are now training their instruments on Venus to observe the activity of what multiple sources are calling the protomolecule.
Okay, so it's wide. Everybody knows.
Our people are united in purpose. March over them.
This really feels like a nobody wins situation.
Yep. This is all bad.
Where the hell is Christian? We don't know. She still hasn't reported in. Sir, any overtures towards peace?
You sneaky little...
I'm the Secretary General. I will make that decision. Of course you will, sir.
Now you're gonna kill him?
Table hammering out a treaty.
It was a Martian smoke screen to take advantage of the chaos after Eros. All the while they were redeploying their fleets, followed by a wave of lies, accusing us of assassinating Defense Minister Korshunov, of firing the first shots over Ganon.
We don't know.
Just such a liar.
Future generations will look back on this day as the moment that you forged your legacy.
That's probably true.
Yep.
Convene the Security Council. I want a formal declaration of war.
It worked.
You are the Secretary General. Let's go. Take this to your people. I need 5 scenarios.
Ernie Wright's a really well-written character. Mm-hmm. I know this because I absolutely hate his face.
Yeah.
Reactor shielding's intact. Nothing critical damaged.
Nope. There's some proto-molecule sludge on the ship. Sealing up the hole that they blasted it out.
Prax, you got the cargo bay sealed up yet?
Yeah, Holden.
That would be quite a memory.
Yeah, it would.
Look, I know Holden. There's no way he's okay after everything that went down. What do we do?
Leave him the fuck alone.
Has time passed?
You like series, right? There's probably a lot of great doc work on
I mean,
there.
Holden's
We know.
legs should be messed up,
What
right?
the hell's he going on about?
Both their beards are longer too.
Look, just look in my eyes and tell me the God's honest truth. What were you thinking when Naomi told you what she did? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what she was saying because my blood was so hot in my ears.
She's not the person I thought she was.
What did Naomi do?
She gave them protomolecule to Fred Johnson. I think is
She only told Holden that in that scene, though. But
right, but maybe some time has passed.
yeah, seems like it.
We'll need a new transponder name and drive signature. Ship would be a prize for either side.
Copy that.
Aww, the Rosie.
No.
What a shame having to erase
Yeah.
the sexy lady painted on the side of your ship.
Yep. Or Alex, too. Kind of got a close relationship with the ship. Mm-hmm. They spent a lot of time together.
Here we go.
It's okay.
Cortazar, that's Weirdbeard's name.
Oh, yeah.
Stay with me. It's okay. It's okay.
We still have hostiles on board. They've killed the elevator, which is now
So it can't be time pat like this is the same time, right?
Leave the
So
room for 5 minutes. You can hold the fort that long.
I brought you so you could hold the fucking force, not
No, he's just been bleeding for months.
If anyone else but me comes through that door, you put them on the ground.
Don't you dare leave us here.
is Christian gonna shoot somebody?
Hard to know. Wonder if she has the guts.
Yeah, she might not.
You're fired.
Love her super halo armor.
Yeah. You called her Master Chief in the
Yeah.
last episode.
It'd be fun to be doing a project and just be able to set stuff down in midair.
You
All your
would,
tools look
maybe,
lined
but it
up.
would also be annoying if stuff could float away without you realizing.
And pressurized.
Inners finally got their war.
I need a new name for our transponder.
For me?
Why not?
Okay. How about,
Jiggle buns.
What's wrong with you?
how about contorta? It's short for Pinus contorta or P contorta. It's this type of pine tree from Earth. It does surprisingly well in low G. Spent a lot of time with them for my dissertation. They're good company. Actually, quite fascinating. In order for them to survive, they have to die with fire. Seeds come out of the fire.
What?
COMTORTA.
That's a much better name than my idea.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now the belt is in a position to become an equal player. Because I have the Inner's weapon.
The belt is not unified.
Yeah.
The more you share, the more your bowl will be plentiful.
I think Dawes is going to get his hands on it too. Weren't they going to a signal that it sent out?
I think that was his whole goal, was to find it.
He might not need you, Fred.
I think Dawes getting it would be disastrous. Seems like he's ready to use it. Everyone else is super, like, not wanting to use it.
I don't know if that's true, but I think Dawes is probably the most dangerous person to have.
Right.
Alright. I'm ready.
Wait.
Let's do it!
Let me help you. Hold on. What?
Maybe I'll just... for a minute.
I can't tell if I think he's gonna die or not. I think maybe he is.
I hope not.
Why were you shooting at Bobby?
Well done, madam.
Sir, we need to discuss Arrows.
Right now?
I haven't been forthright about Avasarala's absence or her recent actions, not while there was still any doubt.
Doubt about what?
What is he gonna do now?
He's gonna throw her under the bus. Watch.
Look, it was Christian who convinced us to give control of the missiles to Fred Johnson during the Arrows crisis. Missiles that still go unaccounted for.
So where is she now?
According to my sources, she's left for a covert meeting on board a ship owned by Jules Pierre Mal, accompanied by the Martian defector. And that ship is currently running dark in the belt.
God, I hate his face so much.
Why the hell wouldn't you tell me about this?
Lying with the truth.
Because this is a woman I love. Christ, she's almost a mother to me. If our relationship has blinded my judgment, I'll answer for that.
Do you think that she would offer the protomolecule to Mars?
Anything's possible when she realizes she's no longer safe.
So he's panicking that he tried to kill her and it didn't work, and now he needs like more backup on.
What do you want?
He needs her to be boxed out now.
Yep.
All right, drummer. I'm glad to have these characters back. Why is drummer got
I
a
don't know if you got
cut in her gut?
They had a sample all along. Holden lied to us.
Who told you where to find it?
Naomi Nagata.
Bitch.
Now we have it.
How long before Anderson Dawes steals this from you two?
Oh no, he's not gonna steal it because I already told him. Look, he has the scientist who's the key to opening this lock.
You told him?
New day, new bedfellows. We can't afford to be short-sighted right now.
Seems pretty short-sighted to me.
You're crawling into bed with Anderson Dawes, who incited my belters into nearly firing missiles at her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
who nearly destroyed Tycho and got both of us killed.
She knows him personally too, so she has
Yeah.
all the more reason to
He's a
know that he's
dangerous-
not someone to trust.
Unhinged zealot.
We should go to Tycho.
Uh-oh.
No.
Fred Johnson will help us.
Of course he will. You brought him the blue goo.
Yeah, see, that's what they're mad about.
Of course.
We've got no friends, no safe harbor. We are living on borrowed time if we don't get this ship parked. Get us to Tycho, and you'll never have to see my face again.
Deal?
Yeah,
That's a pretty big lie, man.
It is.
Pretty. I'd be pissed if I was him, too.
I'm surprised to see Amos's loyalty to Naomi so shaken, though, you know?
She lied to him, too.
Yeah, but he's so loyal to her.
How many sacrifices has he made in order to get this shit under control, and then she just hid some and gave it to somebody else?
It's true. Yeah. No! Oh no! Oh
no! How did that get there?
The thing was digging.
Was it shedding?
I don't know. This cat is though.
Get behind me. This is gonna get ugly.
How did she persuade this other guy to be on their team?
We're unarmed. We're just a flight crew.
And I'm Master Chief.
Oh! All right.
That was smart.
It was.
Fred Johnson's the devil we know.
And he owes us. Because of Naomi.
Yep.
Let me know when everything's finished.
Yeah, last time you left Tycho, Fred Johnson said you weren't welcome there anymore.
Cat bumping the camera.
I saw that. The coffee's... Oh,
well, now it's definitely not going to work.
Oh, dude. Who's going to fix this?
What the hell are you doing?
It wasn't me. It's the automatic defense countermeasures.
Defense against what?
Aaron White is going with missiles from that escort ship. That would have been my move, too.
Missiles?
17 minutes till impact if this perfume bottle maintains current thrust.
Shit, wait. When I was not selling out to the captain, he told us Mal kept his kid's ship up in the hangar bay. A racing ship.
Let's go. Move.
Julie Mao's racing ship?
Cool.
All communications come through here, yes? A record of every message in and out of this ship.
There's a comms buffer somewhere in the memory panels.
Get it from me, please?
Now?
The Razorback? Isn't that what it's called?
I don't remember.
Child who won't grow up turns into a fool.
The fools keep going, even when they know there's no chance of winning.
Yeah. That's foolish.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't May on our ship. There's nothing human in those eyes.
I'll probably never know. I gotta learn to live with that. Not knowing.
And how would you have found out anyway?
I don't know. Done more investigating at the Ganymede facility and stuff.
Oh yeah, maybe.
You've done your planet a great service.
She says that to everyone. Let's go.
But we saw Strickland with May in the pod and tons of protomolecule children. Yeah, we know there's lots of those creatures out there. Or I guess she's not one of those creatures yet, but presumably she's been treated with the stuff that can make her one.
Anyone not strapped in his hamburger at the speed that ship will be moving.
I'm certified I can fly it.
You're coming with me to the dropship. Bobby! You'll fly Avasarala out of here, somewhere you can broadcast.
Okay, just the two of them then?
You can't pilot, right?
Well enough.
Does that mean yes?
That means I'll handle it. Hey, I checked the flight deck when I got my armor. They've shot the pilot and trashed the controls.
We'll manage.
I'm not getting into that fucking coffin.
Yeah, but you are.
The hangar bay won't open.
What?
It's the countermeasures. When the ship's under threat, everything goes into lockdown.
Find us another way.
I'm sorry. At full
How does that help?
Yeah.
Stay here.
Where's Mao? He's
That's
on board,
a good
isn't
question. Yeah.
Hey, yo. It's Alex. Your daddy. Well, I mean, your husband and your daddy. This feels kind of awkward, actually. I think this is what I've always really wanted to do. More than I wanted to be there with you.
What? What?
Jeez.
What?
I just never really tell you that.
Don't send this message, man.
Dude.
But that doesn't mean that for 1 second I do not love you. Both of you. Very, very much.
Jeez, Alex.
I'm not sure about that.
Where
Yeah.
you like write a letter and then you don't send it.
Put it in a drawer. Yeah. What is? Oh, what? What? She going out there? How'd she bust a hole in the hull of the ship?
She's Master Chief.
She's just climbing out there.
She grenade jumped out of the ship.
I haven't played Halo.
No?
No.
Oh no.
Why? What's going on?
Her batteries are dying, so the magnets are.
That's why? It's because her suit's running out of power? Go fast. Yeah.
I can see why Earth is so worried about Mars, though.
Because they've got Bobby Draper?
Yeah.
She defected, so they shouldn't be worried anymore.
No, just like, yeah, their weaponry and their armors and stuff like that. Like, that's crazy.
I didn't give a fuck about your daughter.
Jim.
I used you to get us through Ganymede, and none of us would be breathing if you hadn't come.
Look, you don't have to say that.
We owe you some answers. So at least you know we did everything we could to find her. That was a field lab. That's not where they created those
Can I
hybrids.
just speak for a moment?
When the hybrid burned up in our drive, it timed exactly with that ship that got pulled apart over Venus. Now we know the protomolecule is connected, that it communicates with itself, and something else happened.
Okay.
At that same moment.
Alright. You win.
Spike. On Io. Another shout from the protomolecule. And Io's still within range.
Look, we've already decided.
There's a decommissioned helium-3 refinery there.
That's where May is?
Jules Pierre now.
I'm sure it's a coincidence.
Look past your anger towards me, please.
This isn't about you. And I don't give a damn about the protomolecule anymore. It's out there now. So be it. But we promised Prax we'd help him find his daughter. And we did every damn thing except
We're
that.
all in agreement. Tycho is the only way we survive. I assure you, Fred Johnson.
Seems like we're not all in agreement.
No.
Fuck it.
Amos.
Me too.
Ha.
Of course.
It's gotta suck being stuck on a ship like this with a bunch of people who really don't like you.
Yeah. Naomi should, if she's got a kid she lost as well, she should understand that Prax needs every opportunity for closure. I mean...
Yep. What if there was anything she could do about that situation?
I think
she would hope to do it, probably.
Right. I think in this moment she wants to get to Tycho so badly because it's her best chance to connect with people who are sympathetic to her, you know?
When I'm pissed off, I normally have the good sense to stay the hell away for a couple of days, and it's been 2 hours. So what is it you want?
I need you to lead a salvage mission. Bring back the Nauvoo.
You wanna
What?
No.
How are you gonna catch the Nauvoo?
Once Earth and Mars get done beating each other back to the Stone Age, they're gonna need the belt more than ever. We need to be
A
ready.
cathedral converted into a warship sounds like the heart of a great and lasting nation.
I need you. Will you go?
Can I finish my drink first?
Okay, Drummer's gonna go catch the Nauvoo.
I really like Drummer. She speaks sense.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. Okay?
Don't forget your antibiotics.
What's that? Suicide pills?
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what they are, but...
Yeah. The little syringes that she just gave him.
Good job,
I like Cotier. I hope he doesn't die.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, when Miller was walking through Eros and kept hearing Julie's voice, she was saying, "Can't take the Razorback." Like, that's the name of her ship.
Yep. I'm interested to find that out myself.
Powering up.
And, like, that's why she was careening towards Earth as well. She thought she was in this ship and going home.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
That was a little wonky. Because Bobby doesn't know quite what she's doing, so maybe it wasn't like a expert takeoff. You know?
Shall we shove off now, please?
Sit still, you're gonna need it.
Oh, get me off this ship!
What?
What do you think's gonna happen?
It's time to peel the paint.
Well, so much for our theory.
Yeah.
Is Mao dead? Mao was on that ship.
I bet you he got off.
Brace for impact.
He's a coward. The moment that there was a threat of anything happening, he probably dipped.
Aaron Wright wouldn't want to kill him, would he? Aaron Wright was like trying to deal with him again now that he killed the Martian. Oh, it's over.
Wow.
Whoa, that one flew by.
Jeez, yeah.
Well,
wow.
The Expanse Season 3.
Yeah. So we were wrong about Mao's ship.
Yes, we were.
But they got a cool new racing ship out of the deal.
They
so
did.
That's
They
fun.
got the Razorback. Interesting to have brought that back. And we didn't get Mao as a prisoner like we thought we would. We get no more information about the Arbogast or what happened to those people. When we saw like the exploded out ship, it seemed a lot more arranged than it had when we saw it before, but the people were not there.
It was pretty arranged before, but yeah, I mean, it seemed like everything was like kind of lined up. Like, yeah, and the people weren't there.
There was no sign of Adam Savage anywhere.
Yep, nope.
So, what happened to
very
that?
Interesting.
And we've got the Rossies going to Io. Another, is that also a Jupiter moon or is that a Saturn moon?
I don't know.
It's one of those two.
But it's not the Rossi anymore either.
That's right. It's now the Katara or with the I don't know.
It's the name I can't remember.
Starts with a C. There's T and an R in there, and then vowels.
Spray painted on the side.
Yeah, or something. And it's a plant that needs to die in fire in order for the seeds to come out.
And it can survive well in 0G.
Right.
Said.
Yeah.
It's an appropriate name for a ship.
I think so, yeah.
Especially one that's being renamed. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
I can see how this functions well as the beginning of a season of television and also how it's like the midpoint turning stuff in a book, you know?
Right.
Like the war breaking out makes sense for that to be halfway through a book.
Yeah, like in the middle of a book. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
You'd want to get to that, and so... yeah, I guess that's another big thing we didn't mention here, is that official war has been declared between the UN and the Martian Congressional Republic, the Mars Congressional Republic. So, that is going to be very deadly.
I was sitting here, you know, for a long time kind of thinking, like, I don't understand why Earth is so worried about Mars. Because, I mean, I know that they're, like, militant and all of these things, but, like, they didn't say... It seems like Earth could just obliterate them in a matter of... But now I'm realizing, like, maybe the Martian, like, war technology is much more advanced than Earth's.
Well, that's part of what Aaron Wright was saying, you know, about why they're so worried about them, is that they've been focused on warfare for almost their entire history as a people, and so he has to, you know, that makes them dangerous, and the longer you allow them to continue developing in that mode, the more dangerous they will be.
If you have a society whose entire goal is to get good at war, there's a very good chance that society is going to end up at war.
Yes, because that's
no
what they're good
matter
at.
what else they're trying to do.
Well, and it's, you know, the danger he raised is also sort of a valid one of if they gain the power to just cut us off from the resources of the belt, then forget about war. They can just subjugate us. You know, it's like you can't go to war with them if they can cut you off from resources you need to keep the machine running. You know, the machine of your society, the big machine.
Yeah, exactly. I had a thought about, like, you know, how the position of the two planets, sometimes Mars is like on the other side of the sun from Earth, and that at that point it would be a little bit easier for Earth to get supplies in and stuff like that. But then I realized that we're in outer space with spaceships, and that if Mars really wanted to, they could just create a...
You could blockade the Earth, you know, like, I think that's what the worry is that if they gain the ability to have a workable blockade, it doesn't matter where either planet individually is. You can keep the ships, will move, you know? So, yeah.
I'm extremely satisfied with all of the story beat updates that we got in this episode.
Yeah, I like that.
We feel like we were just missing Venus.
Well, they touched on it a little bit, you know, and
just
like
for a second.
everyone knows that crazy stuff happened at Venus. That's a little smidgen of an update, and I have a feeling that they're going to keep us sort of in the perspective of the vast majority of the human population with the Venus stuff, where we won't know much of anything in way of details about what happened there. Just something unexplained and unprecedented has happened there.
I guess, as far as we know, there's no living characters to tell the story of in that situation right now. It's like, we had the characters that were on the ship, but then they're gone.
Yeah, well, but they presumably...
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know that they're dead or anything like that, though. We saw them alive, and then we haven't seen them again, so we don't know what. We'll have to see what's going on. My dog is licking the couch. That's
Very
a strange
cool.
thing to do.
That was a great, also, opening episode for the season.
Definitely, I'm pumped.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Definitely, they hit the ground running. They, you know, count on you to remember the midst of the story. They're not being like, oh, it's been a while, we got to reset everything. But they also, it did feel fresh at the same time, and it felt like a starting point, even though it's the middle of a book. So, well done. Bravo, Expanse creator peoples.
Good writing, good stuff.
Yes.
Can't wait to jump in the next one.
That's right. Well, thanks for coming, everybody, and I'll mention again that we made a Patreon. The link's down there, so check that out if you're so inclined. We've got, you know, content polls and full-length reactions and shout-outs and all that jazz over there, so go check that out if you want to. Patreon.com/ketchuppackets. And until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets.